Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. What's up, Brave Awakened Ones? QV here. As you can see, I'm having a really difficult time just opening my eyes. It is March 14th. It is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm making this video for you because I'm wondering if you guys are feeling as crappy as I am. Like I said yesterday, there's a lot going on with the eyes. Seeing things really strange, stranger than I've usually been seeing them, like two-dimensional things, looking 3D, like a piece of paper, stuff popping off of paper. A lot of ear sounds. It went crazy intense this evening with the ears, to the point where I'm having ear pain on the left side. I mean, the ear pain here we go again with the really loud sounds. The ear pain actually started late last night, to the point where I actually had to take something. I just might again, just because it's so uncomfortable. Haven't had this before. It's even like causing like this whole side of my face to hurt, and it's not an ear infection because it comes and goes. It comes and goes. Like after I get a big blast of sound, it'll be uncomfortable. Like just now, I just had this big blast of sound, but it was on this ear. It was on my right ear. It's when on my left ear, that's when it hurts real bad. But yeah, because this is very sensitive. My left side has always been sensitive because the energy comes in through that side. The right doesn't hurt. It's like the left is a lot of pain and difficulty focusing, which sucks, because I need to renew my license, my nursing license, and I have to take some exams to renew it, and I can't focus with this nonstop twitching going on. It's been going on. First it was the left and the right, so it's been a good 2.5 weeks now with this freaking twitching and the crazy vision. Now, the Schumann, was high a couple of days ago. Well, it's still high. It's 13 now, but it went from like 57 to like 43, and now it's 13. Let's take a look-see. What's going on here? Okay, so yeah. So it looks like this. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm like, okay, something else is going on. So there was some solar wind activity, as we could see, and it went up pretty darn high. Let's see if I can expand that. Yeah, I mean, it went up to the red zone. You had on the 12th, but you know, it doesn't last. It doesn't last that long, only a couple hours. So it went up 4, but then went all the way up to like 5.5. which is pretty darn high. Okay, that's the red zone right here. Okay, so it went up 5, so it lasted a few hours. That's the solar wind activity. All right, so there is some solar wind activity we're dealing with that lasted for a few hours, so it's really affecting us. So I was like, okay, usually it's solar wind activity and CMEs that does this to me. Okay. So we've been dealing with that. As you can see, it's been calm for a few days. Then it hit 4, then it went back to normal again, and then bam, it pushed all the way up to like 6. Yeah, that's like 6, not even 5.5. It went up to 6. All right, so we're dealing with that. Now, we did look like a CME to me popped off. Let me show you guys over here. Yeah, here we go, right here. As you could see, right there. This is Earth, the yellow's Earth. Right there, you see it? Bam. And this is our orbit stretched out. This is the sun. You can see that disturbance right there. Now let's go to over stereo A. This is the 14th, and you could see it right here. Bam, pop off right there. See, stereo A, let's look at it again. Right there, boom, shoots off. Okay, not 100% which direction is shooting off, but the fact that it becomes like, see, when you see it pop off on one side, you always see it pop off on the other side, okay? But there's like over here in stereo A, if you notice how super bright it gets, like it pops off, right? Look how super bright it gets like that. Whenever it gets super bright like that, that's when I notice it hits Earth. Again, I'm just a novice. This is just something I took in college. All right, I haven't looked at it, in many, many years until this year. I started following it again because I was guided to, because I was told it's seriously going to affect us and Earth. So let's see what goes on earthquake-wise. I know there was some serious activity going on somewhere in the middle of Pacific. Remember I said the Pacific is where we have to really watch, where there was a big drop, there was a shift going on down there. I know BP Earthwatch spoke about it. I saw that very early this morning, made a very short video on it. Maybe it has something to do with this, okay? And of course, us as, very sensitive light workers, we're feeling this, okay? We're feeling this hard. I know I am. I'm very connected to Earth. I always feel every single freaking slight change going on with her, going on with the sun, all that stuff. Look at that, see? Let's see it. Look how bright. The brightness lets me know that it's, the way it was bright all around lets me know it was pretty intense. So, I don't know. Let's see. We do have, like right here, we have this spot that just passed us where some of the solar wind came off of. We have this bright spot right here, and these are the coronal holes. I don't see any holes, but these filaments have been popping off. Okay? So I bet you it came from these guys. Then it looks like you have one over here also. So I bet you it came from these guys. More than likely. Again, I am no freaking expert in this. I'm just following it because I was told how it's going to seriously affect us and Earth. So, yeah, this probably came off of those two, these spots that we're seeing right here. Bam, bam, okay? That's where these guys probably came from. And then we saw the CME popping off on either side. So, where was I looking again? Not here. Yeah, here. So it's not the back side, or I would have seen it going that way. I see it going this way. Like that. Okay. So that probably has to do with why we've been having all these visual issues and hearing issues. I know this evening, it was like the second loudest sound I've ever heard this evening. It was like, I mean, I was resting because I was just feeling so funky. I even went to rollerblade for a good hour this morning. And then I was feeling good. I unpacked. I'm going to tell my best friend she's going to be so proud of me, because usually it takes me weeks to unpack. I kid you not. My suitcase just sits there in the living room for weeks. I hate unpacking. But I unpacked. And then it was like my body was like, okay, I'm going to allow you to unpack, and then you're going to feel everything. Everything. You're going to hear and feel everything. So that's what happened. But I was like, let me see exactly what's going on solar wise, what is going on, so I could talk to the people and let them know. So just letting you know, it's not like there's anything we can do about it, folks. Okay, so peace, hang in there. We got this. It is what it is. All right, bye.